Hey guys, I'm Professor Gage, and today's video is brought to you by A to Z PetCare.com. What we're going to be going over today is how to discipline your cat. First things first, you should never negatively punish your cat. It's not needed, especially physical punishment, hitting them, using a water bottle. It's not necessary for cats. That's not how they learn. It's quicker to use positivity when they are doing something right rather than negative. The worst thing that you can do to a cat is not give it attention or lock it away in a room. So let's say your cat is doing something, go put them in a different room after a certain amount of time, just depending on the cat. You're going to notice they don't really like that. They might start meowing or making noises, whatever. They want your attention. Not only does it really not help, but if you're physically going to harm a cat, due to their size, it is very easy to do serious damage to them. It's really the last resort. It's not even a resort. You don't do it ever. There's no reason for it. One thing you may notice about your cat is they play throughout the night and sleep during the day. For a lot of owners, they don't really like that. You can train a cat to get out of this habit or pattern at a very young age, but it's something just to be aware of. As you're probably aware, cats have the amazing ability to jump to high surfaces. So if you are not prepared to have your cat jump on high surfaces, if it's not safe, if you don't want them in high surfaces, you need to make adjustments immediately. Along with that, if your cat, if you notice that when they do go to a certain area, they start hissing or urinating, marking their territory, anything in a negative way, you need to stop that behavior immediately before it gets any worse. And not in a negative way. Just calmly put them down and be positive. When they do something correctly, you want to be positive. You don't want to be negative for cats. Positivity is the way to go. A lot of owners think that it's cute when their kitten plays with them and like scratches their hands or starts play biting, and it is cute, especially with other cats and yada yada, but you want to make sure the behavior is watched. You don't want the behavior to become aggressive in any way because again, you okay? You just want to be able to make sure that their behavior is monitored, and if anything does get a little bit out of control, you just separate them, you take control of the situation. You let them know that that behavior isn't allowed, and they can immediately go back to play. Just be positive about all of the experiences, and you'll have a much better result. Later, Reese's. With any discipline, you need it to be immediately while the cat is doing it. If it happened 10, 20, 30 minutes ago, in your mind it no longer exists, because in the cat's mind, it doesn't exist. They don't remember, they don't understand what they're going to be in trouble for. And in terms of discipline, it's not hitting them, it's not screaming at them, it's just simply putting them into a different area. It's putting them into a closed room. It's removing them from whatever they're doing so that they learn that whatever they're doing, you don't want them doing that, you move them away. You take them out of the environment. That is the best way. And it might take time, it takes consistency, it takes patience. So if you're not willing to do that, maybe a cat isn't for you. The same goes for yelling. All cats want is your attention and maybe some treats or whatever. But when you have their attention, that's what they want. So if you scream, you have the cat's attention, you gave them basically what they wanted. The next thing I'd like to point out is a cat's energy. A lot of owners don't realize how much energy a cat actually has. Some cats are more energetic than others, but make sure you have a scratching post and toys and you actually play with the cat. If you want the energy to go down, you have to play with the cat. You have to find ways to allow the cat to release their energy, or else they're going to just be running wild. It's very easy to overfeed a cat. They need to be on a very strict diet, once in the morning, once at night, or whatever works for you, but you don't want to overfeed your cat. They can become very unhealthy very quickly, so you just do your best to try to monitor what they are eating. In terms of potty training, they are so much easier to potty train than dogs, for instance. Cats, you just put out the litter box, and for the most part, they understand because of the scent, that is where they're supposed to go. However, if you notice that your cat is not going to the litter box right away, or if they go to the litter box sometimes, and other times they go somewhere else, that's definitely an issue. This could be due to the change in their environment. If this is a cat that you've had for years and years and years, and you change their environment, maybe adding a new family member such as a baby, or you added a new pet, something like that, that might be another reason. Medical reasons are another issue. So there are so many different reasons that a cat wouldn't be potty trained, but for the most part, they are very, very easy to potty train. If you have a cat, if you know somebody with a cat, you know this is an issue. The cat's scratching everything. What do? Like I said, get a scratching post. And instead of yelling or screaming or hitting your cat, simply pick them up. If they don't scurry away, you just pick them up, you put them onto the scratching post, they scratch that, and you reward them with positivity, love, maybe even a treat. You let them know that that's what you want them doing in a positive way. If you have an outside cat, you may notice that your cat likes to bring you home goodies, such as birds, mice, rodents, things of that nature. If the cat brings the animals inside, you don't want that, right? Maybe you do, I'm not judging. If you don't want the animals inside, you have to just show the cat, you have to pick up whatever animal it is and simply put it back outside, showing the cat, you can have this animal, but it has to be outside. Because in reality, you can't stop a cat from doing what they're going to do when they are not monitored on the outside. So as long as they're not bringing it on the inside, that is our goal. One solution that you could try doing is neutering or spaying your cat. If you notice that your cat is being aggressive toward another cat or other animals, this is definitely another issue. Let's say it is food aggression, so you have 2 cats or 3 cats and you notice that there are certain cats that are not getting along. There's a couple routes that you could go. 1, you could feed the cats in separate rooms, so you have feeding times, every cat is fed in different rooms. You're not solving the problem, more avoiding it, but in reality, they're not going to be fighting over dominance anymore. They're not fighting over the food because they're hungry, they're doing it for a dominant factor. And 2, maybe the cats just need to get more acquainted with each other. Maybe they need to just play together more. Maybe slowly but surely get them together. In a closed, controlled environment, feed them and monitor it. And if you can get them calm in that environment slowly, you don't want to rush into anything, that's another route you can go. I really do thank you guys for taking the time to watch the video. If this video has helped you in any way, please click the thumbs up button down below and also subscribe. It really does help us out and we truly do appreciate it. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and until next time, see you soon.